name is Cameron, and welcome back to my channel, Which Way to Wicked, where we talk about all things love, light, and especially tarot. So guys, today we are going to be doing such a spicy 18 and up reading today as we find out what your next or first time with them is going to be like. So who is them, you may be asking? Well, them is whoever is on your mind. So we're going to be finding out so much spicy tea today as we find out what your person is going to be thinking about whenever they are with you in this next sexual encounter. We're going to be thinking about, we're going to be taking a look at what the overall vibe is going to be like, what you guys are going to be doing in the bedroom. So if you are as interested as I am to figure out all of the spicy tea today, then let's go ahead and take a look at your group picks, okay? So for group number 1, we have the Starfish card coming through. For group number 2, we have the Black Egg. And last but not least, for group number 3, we have the Unicorn coming through. So guys, I want you to go ahead and take a very big deep breath in. And now I want you to please let it out. And now I want you to close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to think about your person, the person who is on your mind, and I want you to think about what is going to be happening with them during your next or first time. I want you to think about all the things you guys are going to be doing in the bedroom and just all that fun and spicy stuff. And now whenever you feel ready, please open your eyes, and whichever card your eyes lands on first, then that, my dear, is going to be the reading for you today. Now if you feel called to more than one card here, then definitely feel free to check out those extra messages as well. And as always, I will have the timestamps listed down in the description box below. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into your reading today, friends. Hello group 1. So if you felt called to this gorgeous Starfish card today, then hey, hello and welcome to this very spicy and steamy reading today. So guys, for the first part of this reading today, we are going to be taking a look at your person's energy, which is being represented as the Starfish card today. And we are also going to be taking a look at how your person is going to be viewing you, what they're going to be thinking about you while you guys are together for this next or first time, and the energy that is being represented as yours is the Cosmic Egg. And then after we are done talking about this, we are going to jump into the tarot portion of this reading, so definitely make sure to stay tuned for that. But anyways, you guys, let's go ahead and start diving into this reading, shall we? So first of all, with the Starfish coming through to represent your person, the first thing that I can tell you is that they could definitely be a water sign, because Starfish does represent that beautiful water energy. So your person could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. And with this representing your person, I am going to go ahead and just talk a little bit about their personality so that you can make sure that you're in the right reading today and make sure that it resonates for you. Now with this Starfish card coming through, this water energy, I would definitely say that your person is somebody who is very much so in touch with their feelings. I think that this is also someone who is very empathetic and sympathetic to other people. I think that because they are so in touch with their feelings, they have this almost like psychic way of being able to tell what other people are feeling. So even if they were to meet someone who's very good at hiding their feelings, I think that this is someone who just has an unconditional uncanny ability at being able to know what other people are thinking, what they're feeling. And I think that they don't use this psychic type of power in any type of malicious means. They use it for the best means imaginable. I think that this is someone who likes to help people, and so anytime they see anyone being frustrated or they feel like someone is upset, they will pull them aside and talk to them. And so I do think that at the end of the day, this is someone who within their friend groups and even their family life, I think that they take on the role of a caregiver, and they do have those like motherly type of vibes. So whether this person who you are asking about is a man or a woman, I think that they are very much so in touch with their feminine side, and because of that, this is just someone who is very soft and caring and nurturing, and I think that everyone always feels called to coming towards them whenever they are upset or they need a support, because they have that like motherly feminine energy about them. People just feel like they will protect them just like a mom, and that they will love on them and support them and give them that just unbridled amount of love and loyalty that mothers give their children. So I think that that's very, very lovely to see, and I think that that's very beautiful. But talking about how they're going to be viewing you and what they're going to be thinking whenever they see you, we have the starfish, right? The starfish is someone who like clings to people. Okay, this is a type of animal. When you touch them, they like stick to you. And so I definitely think during this first or next time that you are with them, it is going to be hard to get them to take their hands off of you. I think that this is someone who is going to be very much so stuck on you. And I think that that is going to be talking about them in the physical sense and also in a mental sense as well. You are just someone who they cannot get off of their minds at all. And so beyond this sexual encounter, I think that even before you get intimate with them for the first time, I think that this is going to be someone who has been thinking about you a lot. I think whether or not you've been with them before or not, whether you've been with them physically, I think that they are always thinking about you mentally. You are someone who is always on their mind, and so there is just something about you that they just cannot forget or that they cannot ignore. You are someone who they are always thinking about, and so whenever they get you physically, whenever they are able to be with you intimately, I think that they're going to take full advantage of every second that they have with you, because again, they don't know if this connection is going to be one that is going to be forever, right? They don't know if this next time that they are with you or this first time that they are with you is going to be their last time, or if they're gonna get to be with you so many other times, right? Or if they'll get to be with you forever. Who knows? They don't know. They don't know that, right? And so they are going to, they don't want to take 1 second of your time for granted. They want to be with you and make the most of it. And so I definitely think if you are with them for a full night, that they are going to take full advantage of that night. You are not going to be able to get up and go pee without them following you. Okay, they are going to be very much so interested in you. They're going to be making you feel good. They're going to be touching you a lot. And they are definitely going to make you feel loved and adored and just worshipped. They're going to worship you with their hands, with their lips, with their bodies. And so I definitely think you're going to be feeling good. I definitely think that they're just going to make you feel great. And so that's really beautiful. At the end of the day, they want to make you feel pleasure. They want to make you feel good, and they are going to use anything at their disposal to make you feel good. Now, talking more so about how they're going to be viewing you, we do have the cosmic egg coming through, and this is kind of interesting because surrounding this cosmic egg is a snake. And whenever I think of a snake, I think of transformation. I think of a snake shedding its skin and going through a type of renewal or a type of change or transformation. And so I'm kind of getting the idea that whenever your person is with you this next or first time, you are going to be shedding your skin and they are going to be seeing you in a new way. And you know, you're going to be shedding your skin or even shedding your clothes, right? Which makes more sense. But I definitely think that you are going to be going through a transformation in front of their very eyes. I think that they are really going to change the way that they think about you the next or first time that they are with you. Because I think that Whereas you act one way in public, in the bedroom, you act a completely different way. And so what I'm kind of getting is that I feel like whenever you are out in public, your person, this person on your mind, they view you as someone who is very sweet, very pure, very kind and loving. You might even be someone who is known as being like the good girl or the good boy or good they, them. You are someone who people think would never hurt a fly. You are someone who people would always imagine being very romantic in the bedroom and being very soft and sweet, and as someone who might only be interested in like vanilla type of things. But I think that people couldn't be further from the truth, because what I'm getting from this card and what your person is going to be thinking whenever they are with you this first or next time is that you are an animal in the bedroom. You are wild, you cannot be tamed, and I'm getting this like spicy, naughty, mischievous side to you. I think that you are someone who likes to tease. You are someone who kind of in a way becomes like the predator and the prey at the same time, which is interesting. So at the end of the day, what I'm kind of seeing here, if you look at these cards, from the way that I'm looking at them, here's the starfish, right? And then here's the snake, and I don't know if you can see this, but the snake has its tongue out, and it's kind of going like that at the starfish. And so I'm just kind of getting this idea that you're going to be taunting them. I think that you're going to be like maybe showing them a bit of your leg or letting them see your body in the bedroom this first or next time, and then I see you kind of running away and giving chase, and this starfish person, your person, is going to be trying to run after you and get their hands on you. And I just think that at the end of the day, it's going to be very animalistic. You are definitely going to give them a run for their money. You're going to make them really work for it and win you over. And then I think whenever you do get together, I think that you're still going to be teasing them. Maybe you'll give them a kiss here and a kiss there, and then you'll pull back and make them work for it and make them try to like get you and like wrangle you or wrestle you down, right? And so I see this starfish person kind of like pulling your hands back, and I don't know, maybe you guys might end up doing some type of bondage, finding something to tie your hands up or to make it so that you cannot run away. But yeah, I definitely see them having to wrestle you down and really capture you to be able to have you, okay? And at the end of the day, I think that you're definitely going to be using your tongue once or twice on this person, because again, I'm just looking at how this snake like has their tongue out, right? And so I definitely think that you guys could be doing some oral stuff. I think that you are going to be someone who cannot take your tongue off of them, okay? I think that every inch of their body is going to be met with your tongue, and so yeah, I definitely see some fun things happening with that tongue of yours. You guys could definitely have a lot of fun just making out as well. That could be something that you guys enjoy doing. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you're really going to transform. That's what I'm seeing. That's like the biggest message I'm seeing, that you're going to transform before their very eyes. You are going to go from this sweet, pure girl to this, or excuse me, sweet, pure girl, boy, or they, them, and you're going to become this like mischievous, animalistic creature, okay? And I do think that you guys might be into some spicier stuff, especially you. I think that you are going to want to take things to the next level and maybe incorporate some type of BDSM, or maybe you may just want to get tied up or something like that. But I am just getting this kind of mischievous side to you. You're definitely not someone who is just into vanilla like things. And if you are watching this and you're saying like, Cameron, no way, I like just regular vanilla type stuff, I don't like BDSM or darker things like that, well, whenever you are with this person, I think that that is going to change. This person is going to bring out that darker side to you. You are going to want to do those things, and so that's very interesting to see. And at the end of the day, with this starfish energy coming through, with your person being someone who is very sweet and likes to talk about their feelings and is in touch with their feelings, I think that they are going to be very kind to you after you guys are done having fun. I see them having a lot of like pillow talk with you and wanting to talk about y'all's emotions emotions and feelings, and whether or not you're going to be opening to receiving that and also giving them your honest feelings and emotions, your honest feedback. That's up to you. I don't know what you're going to be doing afterwards, but I do think that they are going to want to talk to you and really get to know you even better. And at the end of the day, it's up to you as to whether or not you want to take it to the next step emotionally with them, and whether or not you want to share with them what you are thinking and what you are feeling. So yeah, at the end of the day, that is what I'm seeing so far. And I do think that they see you as someone who's very magical, because you can see this egg, right? This egg it looks very magical, and the snake is wrapped around it, and that's just making me think about how what you have to offer is very magical. What you have to give to them is very magical, and I think that they are going to see you as someone who's very confident. They're going to see you as someone who knows your worth, and because of that, they are going to very much so respect you, and they again are just going to be so grateful for being able to be with you and being able to get intimate with you. And so yeah, I definitely think that they are going to be so happy and so proud of being able to be with you physically, and they're not going to take for granted any second that they have with you. So I think that that is so incredibly beautiful to see. Now, let's go ahead and move on to the tarot messages here. So, Spirit, can we get some messages, please, for group 1? What is going to be going on with them when they are with them for the first or next time? Can we get some spicy messages, please? Please, Spirit, give us the spiciest of messages. Please let us know exactly what's going to be going on physically with group 1 and their person. Can we get some messages, please? What can group 1 expect with their person? Let's see what wants to come through. We're going to pull that card. I think I'm going to pull one more card. Let's see, Spirit, can we get one more card? Okay, there we go. Alrighty. Oops. Okay, you guys. So, we have the Prince of Swords coming through. The Two of Wands. And we also have the Princess of Swords. Okay, you guys, so with the sword energy coming through, that does represent air signs. So you or your person could be an air sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. And so I am talking about, let me use my brain. What are the air signs? We have Geminis, Aquariuses, and Libras, okay? And so with that type of energy coming through and being represented within y'all's connection, I think that you guys are definitely going to be doing a lot of talking. You guys are going to have very great communication. The reason why I'm saying that is because whenever we have swords energy coming through, that does talk a lot about communication. That is what air energy represents as well. And so I just see you guys really having excellent communication throughout the whole time that you guys are together. I definitely see your starfish person asking you whether or not you like what they are doing to you. I see them trying to make sure that they are making you feel so freaking good, and I definitely see you responding to them in kind, telling them like, yes, I like this, or yeah, no, I don't like that. Again, this also is making me think about how your person is going to want to communicate to you, not just about what is going on physically, but afterwards they're going to want to talk about y'all's feelings, their feelings. I definitely think that this first or next time with you, for them, for your starfish person, it's not going to be just about having fun. I think that they are going to have serious intentions for you, and I do think that they want to have a connection with you beyond this intimate relationship that you guys might be building. They want to have a serious relationship with you, and so I do think that that's very, very sweet to see. Whenever air energy and sword energy comes through, this also talks about learning, and so I do see you guys learning from each other. I see you guys maybe trying new things within the bedroom, maybe one of you guys is really into a certain position while the other one has never done that position before, okay? And so I see you guys talking about that, and I see you guys deciding to incorporate that position within the bedroom. And of course, that since one of you guys never did that position before, that sexual position, I see you guys trying it out for the first time and learning how to do it correctly, learning how to, you know, position your body or whatnot. And you guys could also be incorporating some BDSM stuff into it. And yeah, maybe the other person never did BDSM, but again, I see you guys learning from each other, trying new things, and really discovering new levels of passion as you guys incorporate these new positions within this night of passion, as you guys try new things out in the bedroom. Now, I'm also seeing how there is like a little staircase behind this person. Can y'all see that? There's a staircase right here leading up to this doorway here with the key. And so this again is making me think about how your person is really going to have to go on an adventure to try to capture you, to try to win you over. I see you not letting it be easy for them to get their hands on you, and I see them having to go through all these leaps and obstacles to try to finally get their hands on you. Again, you're not going to make it easy for them, but once they do get their hands on you, like, that's going to be it. They're not going to let you go, babe. We have this book coming through right here. Can you see that? This person is looking at a book here, and so that makes me think about like the book of Kama Sutra. And so again, you guys could be trying out new Kama Sutra techniques. I see you guys really talking about different sexual positions and things that maybe you've always wanted to try or they've always wanted to try, and I see you guys trying it out together. We also have this angel here who's holding a an instrument. It looks like, I don't know, it's a stringed instrument, and so maybe you guys might be listening to music while you guys are together, or this could even be talking about, I don't know, this is making me think about your person. Your person might be trying to woo you with an instrument. Maybe they can play guitar or something, and so that could be something that they try to do to try to get you to want to be with them physically. They might be trying to like show you like, oh yeah, look, I can play this instrument so well, maybe you should let me play your instrument now. So that's kind of funny. I see them maybe trying to play an instrument for you, or maybe they sing really well, so they could be trying to sing to you, or it could just be that they have like a special playlist of songs that they like, and maybe they're going to try to impress you with their music taste or something, or maybe get you into the mood by listening to like just like sexy songs that they have. So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I do see you guys just having a really fun time together, trying out new things, really learning from each other, having excellent communication. But at the end of the day, my eyes are really like being caught by these butterflies here. You can see a lot of butterflies, and whenever I think of butterflies, I think about someone who's very independent, someone who doesn't necessarily want to be caught. And so I'm just getting this idea that whenever you are with this person, I think that you are going to be like that butterfly. I'm getting this idea that you could be someone who really much so appreciates your independence. You like to be on your own. You don't like to necessarily be tied down. Maybe you've been hurt in the past before in love, and you're not really ready to trust someone and be with someone beyond an intimate connection. So maybe that's why you don't want to really talk about your feelings and start to build a connection with them beyond the physical level. Or maybe you are just someone who's young and you just don't want to be in a relationship right now, or maybe you have been in maybe you've been in a serious relationship and you got out of it and now you just want to be your own free agent. Whatever it is, I just think that you really value your independence, and it takes a very special someone to get you to truly commit. And I think that this person, after they are with you this next or first time, they are going to want to be with you seriously. And I see you maybe not being as ready to be in a relationship as they are, and so I do see you maybe kind of pulling back away from them as they try to talk about their feelings with you. I see you maybe, you know, you might be saying like, yeah, it's time for me to go, or it's time for you to go. You might be making up an excuse for why you need to go, or why they need to get out of there, out of your house, if they're at your house or whatever. So yeah, I definitely see you giving them a hard time in the way that you're not going to commit to them right away. Now, whether or not you're going to commit to them in general, that is completely up to you. That is not what this reading is about. But at the end of the day, I do see you kind of, you know, pulling back a bit as they try to like get closer to you in a more like mental sense and emotional sense. Does that make sense? But anyways, let's take a look at your oracle cards, okay? Oh, and by the way, I don't think that your person, the person who you're asking about, is going to give up quite easily. I think that they are really, they're just really interested in you. They really like you, and again, you're always on their mind, and so I do see them going out of their way to try to win you over and to try to get you to want to be their boo thing. Okay, so that's really cute to see. They're definitely going to put out all the stops and whistles to try to get you to want to be with them. But let's get some extra messages here. Spirit, can we get some extra messages for group 1? What can they expect for their next or first time with this person on their mind? That card wants to come through. And then let's get one final message here. Spirit, can we get one final message for group 1? What can they expect for their first or next intimate connection with this person? Can we get some messages, please? Okay. So we have honeymoon coming through. Seeking pleasure. Oh, sorry, you guys. I have, what's the right word? Slippery fingers, right? Ooh, ejaculation. Okay, so I'm not supposed to show like really violent, not violent, but I don't know, just, I'm not supposed to show a lot of sexual things on here or else I'll get demonetized. So I'm just going to try to show you a little bit as to what's going on. Guys, my camera stopped recording, so hi, I'm back. Maybe that's a sign that I shouldn't show you guys this picture. But anyways, what it's representing is that there's like a person that is touching themselves. I think they're touching themselves and they're making themselves ejaculate. And so for some of you guys, whenever you are with this person, whoever is the more masculine, if one of you guys has like a penis, I definitely see them ejaculating, and I see them doing this as they are thinking about the other, okay? So that's very interesting to see. So maybe even before you guys like come together intimately for the first time, I don't know, you guys might end up pleasuring yourselves by looking at each other, and just making yourselves feel good and getting off on watching the other person, you know, touch themselves as well. So that's very interesting. So that could definitely be something that you guys do. But at the end of the day, we have honeymoon coming through, and so I do think that this night is going to feel so amazing. It's going to feel just incredible. I do see you guys being very happy with each other and feeling very good with one another. I definitely see you guys orgasming a lot and just having that type of like marital bliss that people have whenever they are after they get married with their person. And so yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's going to feel very blissful. It's going to feel really good. You guys are both going to be very pleased with the other, and there's nothing really bad that I can say here. And you guys are really going to be going out of your way to like seek pleasure with each other. You guys are going to be trying out new things, incorporating new positions, and really learning from each other. And again, communicating really well whenever it comes to what you guys want physically. Now, whether or not y'all are going to communicate well when it comes to your emotions, thoughts, feelings, that's up to y'all. But I do see you guys feeling really good physically, which is really awesome to see. So yes, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have an incredible rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, group 2. So if you felt called to this gorgeous black egg today, then hey, hello, how are you? And welcome to this fabulous side of TerraTube. So guys, before we get into this reading today, I'm gonna go ahead and just break down this video to you and let you guys know what you can expect. So for the first part of this reading, we're going to be taking a look at your person's energy. This is going to represent what they're going to be thinking and feeling whenever they are with you for the first or next time that you guys are together. And their energy, what they're going to be thinking and feeling, is going to be represented as the black egg today. And we are also going to be taking a look at how they are going to be viewing you physically and what they're going to be thinking about you, and you are going to be represented as the frog spirit animal here. And then for the second part of this reading, we're going to be diving into the tarot portion, and this is going to be giving us some extra information as to what you can expect whenever you guys are together for the first time. And then finally, we're going to be looking at the oracle messages here. So let's go ahead and dive into this reading, and let's start talking about your person and how they are going to be viewing you. Okay, babe? So first of all, with the black egg coming through to represent your person, whenever this card came through, this made me think about someone who is very solitary. This made me think about someone who is independent, who likes to be on their own. Honestly, this was giving me a lot of hermit vibes, which is a card in tarot. And so because I was thinking of the hermit card does talk about Virgo energy. So your person could be a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. They don't have to be. But this also made me think of Scorpio energy as well. Because at the end of the day, I just feel like your person is somebody who is very intense. I think that this is someone who is very passionate. And this is someone who has this like unbridled amount of energy. I'm definitely getting a lot of like alpha male vibes, and so I do think that this person is very masculine. They're kind of mysterious, and I just think that at the end of the day, with that masculine, mysterious type of energy, they are just one sexy package that everyone wants to open up and learn more about. I just feel like a lot of people want to crack them open and get to know them, and I definitely think that you are going to be one of them. And so yeah, I think that whenever it comes to them being with you for the first or next time, at the end of the day, I am getting this vibe that even though you guys are going to be together intimately, I am feeling a bit of a disconnection here, if I'm being completely honest. The reason why I'm saying that is because, as you can see, there's this egg, right? And this is representing your person. And then there's this frog, and I don't know if you can tell, but the frog is facing away from the egg. And so at the end of the day, this is just giving me the vibes that even though you guys are going to be together intimately, again, there's some type of something that's keeping you guys apart, or that's causing this disconnect between you guys. And so this disconnect could represent several different things. Maybe you guys are not going to be interested in having a serious relationship together. So maybe you guys are just coming into this wanting to have a one-night stand, or just wanting to have fun and not really want anything serious beyond that. And so because you guys aren't truly like connected in an emotional and physical sense, that could be what is causing that divide between you guys, what is causing that disconnection. This could also talk about how maybe you guys, I don't know, maybe there's something just between you guys. Maybe you guys have had an argument before in the past, or maybe you guys are keeping secrets from each other, Or maybe one of you guys might even be in a relationship with someone else. And so that could be something that's coming into the picture. Or maybe one of you guys still have feelings for someone else, and those feelings could be coming into this connection and causing a division. There are several different messages that could be coming through. But at the end of the day, I do think that overall for this connection, I don't think that beyond the bedroom there is any type of relationship that is going on, and I don't know if there will be a relationship that ever blooms between you guys. Now, this reading today isn't about that. This reading is about talking about what you guys are going to be doing physically, what your next time or first time with them is going to be like. This isn't a relationship reading, so I'm not going to read more into that because again, this isn't about that. But just loosely talking about that, I don't think that this is going to be someone, for a lot of you guys, who you're going to have a true, like, serious relationship with. But that doesn't mean that that can't happen, okay? So just take that as it is and let it go and let it flow. But going back into this reading, talking about what you guys are going to be doing, what's going to be going on between you guys, I think that this person, because they're very intense, I'm kind of getting this idea that whenever they look at someone, their stare is so penetrating and it feels like they are touching you physically, even if they're just looking at you. Okay, and so I'm kind of getting this idea that whenever you are with this person for the first or next time, I see you taking your clothes off, and I see you feeling just so hot and sexy as they look at you with their eyes. And I think that that is just going to be like the sexiest foreplay ever. I think that they're going to get you feeling so hot and so bothered even before they touch you, because again, it's going to feel like they are touching you with their eyes. And so that is really going to be getting you very hot and very bothered, and you are just going to want this person to touch you. But I also think at the same time, you're not going to let this person touch you right away. I think that for a lot of you guys, you're going to be giving them a bit of a chase. The reason why I'm saying that is because, again, this person, which is being represented as you, this animal here, it's staring away from the egg. And whenever I think of a frog, I think of a frog like jumping away or hopping away. And so I think that you are not going to let this person touch you right away. You're going to give chase, and you're going to make them have to work for it and try to capture you to be able to be with you. And I think beyond that, this person is really going to want to capture you, because whenever we see the frog card, the frog talks about, and it symbolizes fertility. Whenever you look up what a frog means, it talks about fertility. It talks about physical connection, physical union. And so I do think that at the end of the day, your person who is on your mind, they are going to be very much so attracted to you. They are going to look at you as a freaking goddess or a god, babes, because a frog also represents, I believe it's the Egyptian goddess. I could be wrong, but I know it symbolizes a goddess. And so I just think that at the end of the day, they are going to be so awestruck by you. I think that they're not going to be able to take their eyes off of you. They're going to see you as someone who is so beautiful. They are going to just want to get their hands on you so that they can touch you and worship you. And they are just going to be so attracted to you. It's unreal. And I'm also seeing how that there's like raindrops coming down right here. And so I think that your person, they are definitely going to be getting off on you a lot. I see them coming a lot just by seeing you naked. I think that they are going to be getting close to wanting to come and ejaculate. You are just super hot. You look that good, babes. But yeah, you're going to make them very wet. You're going to make them very wet. And they're just going to want to be able to be with you. And I, again, see you kind of giving them a bit of a harder time and making them work for it. But I definitely think that they will be working for it. And throughout that time, as they are chasing you, you're going to be really wet by that. And you're going to be really turned on. And even though you're going to be giving them a hard time, you really do want to get captured. You want to get caught, because you're really going to be attracted to them as well. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on. And let's take a look at the tarot messages here. So Spirit, can we get some extra messages, please? For group 2, will you please tell us what's going to be happening for group 2? What is going to be happening for group 2 with their person this first or next time that they are with them? What is going to be happening? Can we get some messages, please? Also, it is worth mentioning, I think that you're going to have very smooth skin, because frogs, they kind of have like slippery, slimy skin. I'm not saying your skin's going to be slimy, but I think that your skin's going to be very smooth. And what's interesting is that I think that your person who you're with, they have very rough, maybe even callous skin. So I don't know if they work like a very... they might work like a more laborious type of job. Maybe they work outside in the elements, or maybe they work with their hands. They could be a dancer, and so maybe they have rough feet, right? They could have calloused feet. Or maybe they are an artist. They could have calloused hands. They could be someone who works outside in the elements by being like a construction worker or a pipe fitter or something like that. But yeah, I see them having like very rough or calloused skin. Maybe they just like to go out and walk a lot, and so maybe they have rough callous skin because of that. But yeah, I definitely see there being like a difference between y'all's skin types. Like, you're gonna have very soft skin while they have very rough skin, and so that's very interesting. I'm also getting the idea here that you guys might be using a lot of lube or something, or lotion or something like that, because whenever I think of slimy, like I said earlier, that makes me think of lotion or lube or using something wet, right? And so I see you guys maybe incorporating that whenever you guys are together this first or next time. Spirit, can we get some extra messages, please? What can group 2 expect with their person, the person on their mind? Will you please give us the spiciest of details? Please don't leave anything behind. Oh my gosh. Okay, so while these cards are falling out, this card came out as well, so we're going to take that one. Let's put this back in the deck. Okay, Spirit, can we get a couple more messages, please? What can group 1 expect, or excuse me, I'm sorry, what can group 2 expect for their next or first time? Can we get some messages, please? Can we get some messages? There we go. We're going to take that. And then let's get one more card. One more card. Okay, so we have the King of Wands coming through. We have the Princess of Cups. And we also have the Princess of Wands. So that's interesting. We have a lot of fire and a lot of water energy coming through. So you or your person could be a water or fire sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. But with that coming through, this is kind of giving me a good idea as to how you guys are going to be together within this connection. It's very interesting. So I think that both of you guys are going to be very passionate together. I think that both of you guys are really going to be interested in being able to explore each other's bodies and being able to touch each other. I think that there's going to be just so much fiery hotness between you guys. And the reason why I'm saying that is because with that wand energy coming through, wand's energy talks about passion. It talks about following your heart, and it talks about just letting yourself imbibe on pleasures and letting yourself be more hedonistic. And sometimes whenever we listen to our heart, whether we realize it or not, sometimes our heart is being led by our nether regions, okay? And I definitely think that's going to be the case for you guys. I think that at the end of the day, like I was saying before, this connection isn't about getting to know each other intimately or getting to know each other emotionally. I don't think that this night together is meant for you guys to have a serious relationship. It's not marking the beginning of a forever connection. At the end of the day, you guys are going to be coming together, and you guys are going to both be seeking out pleasure. I see you guys both just wanting to be together physically and not as much being interested in a relationship. And so I just see you guys having fun together. I see you guys really just imbibing on each other and just feeling good. I also think that there's something here about your back or their back that is coming through. I see you guys really wanting to touch the other person's, or wanting to touch each other's backs. And so whenever you guys are together, whenever you guys are having sex with each other, I see you guys like really like holding the other person's back or each other's back and just taking it all in. One of you guys might be scratching the other person's back as well, so you guys might end up having some claw marks. And I just see you appreciating each other's backs. Like, I don't know, maybe you guys both have really sexy backs. I'm not sure. Oh, you guys could definitely be going, maybe one of you guys is going to be what's it called whenever doggy style? Is that the case? That might be it. Yeah, and I honestly think the person who is going to be showing their back, like who's going to be crouching down in doggy style, I think is going to be you. The reason why I say that is because the frog, as you can see, the frog is kind of like on their hands, right? Their four hands or whatever, their hands and feet, and you can see their back being exposed, right? And so I see you kind of being the one that has their back exposed, and I think that your person is going to be the one that is like on top of you and, you know, grinding against you and having sex with you, okay? So definitely take that as a sign. But what's very interesting here is that while neither of you are really interested in taking this to the next level, what's interesting to see is that we do have the Princess of Cups. And the Princess of Cups talks about emotions. It talks about someone who's very romantic, someone who idolizes love and wants to have love and a connection. And so what's very interesting here is that I think while neither of you guys has the intention for having a serious relationship with each other, I do think that as you guys are together throughout this night, and even though you guys are, there's like a disconnect between you guys, I do see you guys maybe starting to want to have a connection with each other, which is very interesting to see. I think that you guys are just really going to enjoy each other physically. I see you guys really just having a strong amount of chemistry and attraction to each other. And I think that by the end of the night, you guys might be considering deciding to want to date each other or something. I don't know. That could be the case for some of you guys. One of you guys may not want to have a relationship, so maybe the one who doesn't want to have a relationship might be getting very annoyed by these feelings of connection that you guys are having. Does that make sense? So one of you guys, or even both of you guys, might not be interested in having a relationship, which I definitely think is the case. But I think by the end of the night, you guys are going to be like thinking, you know, I might want something more with them. And I think that you guys, might definitely be getting annoyed by those feelings, because at the end of the day, you guys weren't intending to have a romantic connection. You guys weren't intending to have anything serious, but after you guys are together, I see you guys maybe starting to change your minds, and this definitely isn't something that's going to make you guys happy, because you guys don't want anything serious. And so it's going to be like, oh, why can't I just shut my heart up and just ignore it, right? So that's very interesting to see. And I honestly think that you guys are both going to be playing it really cool by the end of the night or the next day or whatever. I see you guys trying to disregard y'all's feelings for each other, and acting like y'all just want to keep it as a one-night stand or whatnot. You guys are really going to be trying to play it cool and act like y'all don't like each other, which I think is funny. But at the end of the day, I do think that you guys are going to be interested in maybe considering taking it to the next level. But whether or not you guys are going to actually take it to the next level is up to y'all, because like I said, y'all don't want anything serious. I really think that both of you guys, y'all aren't interested in having a serious relationship. And so I don't know if you guys are going to try to make the next move to try to take it to the next level or not. You guys might just spend a lot of time trying to ignore y'all's feelings for each other, which is funny. I mean, it's not funny, I'm sorry you guys, but it is, it's just intriguing, okay? But yeah, let's get some extra messages. Spirit, for group 2, what can group 2 expect for their first or next time with their person? Can we get some messages, please? Can we get some spicy messages? What wants to come through? Okay, let's get some messages, please. What wants to come through here? What wants to come through? Ah, okay, so we have that card. And then let's get one final message, Spirit. For group 2, what wants to come through? Okay, so we have expanded senses, Eros and Thanatos, and then you deserve love, and it says you are lovable right down here at the bottom. And so whenever I see expanded senses, this is actually very interesting. This makes me think about having to use one sense more than you usually do. And so whenever I saw this card, it made me think about being blindfolded, okay? And whenever you're blindfolded, whenever you have like those senses cut off, right, you have to focus on other senses. So if I was blindfolded, I would be, you know, really focusing on what I can hear, really focusing on what I can feel, on what I can touch physically. And that would definitely be an expanded sense that I would think more of and be more aware of. And so for you guys, whenever you guys are together for this first or next time, I see you guys doing things that will cause you guys to have to use your other senses. And that would definitely cause you guys to have a new type of level of passion between each other. And so you guys may end up like blindfolding one another and really just relying on your sense of physical touch and on what you can hear, and just having fun doing that, doing those shenanigans. Or maybe you guys are gonna put on like headphones, and so because you can't hear the other person, you guys will have to just rely on what you can see and what you can feel. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like what I'm seeing, which is very interesting. I just see you guys really trying out new things in the bedroom whenever you guys are together, really playing around and discovering new levels of passion and excitement as you guys start to incorporate these new things within the bedroom. With the Euros and Thanatos, this makes me think about someone having to fight off having to go on a journey and really fight for what they want, right? And so again, that makes me think about how I feel like you're going to be giving this person a hard time. You are really going to make them have to win you over and fight for you and catch you in order to be together for the first time. We also have you deserve love. And so again, like at the end of the night, it's almost like Cupid is going to be coming through and really hitting you guys with these arrows, and by the end of the night you guys are just going to be wanting the other person to be happy. And I honestly think that you guys are going to be the one both of you guys are going to be the ones that want to make the other person happy. So you guys are going to be getting hit by Cupid's arrow, and it's really going to frustrate y'all because, again, y'all don't want anything serious at this moment. I don't see you guys wanting to be in a relationship, and yet here freaking Cupid is hitting you guys with these arrows. And so, yeah, I think that that's funny. Whether or not you guys actually try to come together and allow you guys to, whether you guys try to pursue one another is up to y'all, but I definitely think that by the end of the night you guys are definitely going to be interested and you guys are gonna want to be together. But again, y'all might end up just ignoring those feelings and, you know, just act like the other person doesn't exist. I don't know. But yeah, just know this person is definitely going to be into you. They're going to want a connection with you or to try to start dating you afterwards. But whether or not that's going to happen, it's up to y'all. So yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have an incredible rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, group 3. So if you felt called to this magical unicorn card today, then hey, hello my sexy babes, and welcome to this equally sexy reading today. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and just break this reading down for you guys so you know exactly what to expect throughout this reading today. So for the first part of this reading, we're going to be taking a look at what your person is going to be thinking and feeling the first time or next time that they are with you. And with that, this unicorn, a spirit animal card, is going to be representing them, their thoughts, their feelings. And then we're going to be taking a look at how they are going to be viewing you, what they are going to be thinking about you whenever they are with you for the first or next time. And the spirit animal representing your energy is the otter card. Now after that, for the second part of this reading, we're going to be taking a look at the tarot cards that are going to be coming through for you guys, and then for the third and final part of this reading, we're going to be taking a look at some oracle messages as well. So anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and start diving into this reading today. So with the unicorn representing your person, the first thing that I can say about them is that I feel like this is someone who is very, very magical. I think that they are very rare and they just stand apart in a crowd. I think that there's no one else like them. And so this is definitely going to be someone who you are very interested in, and I definitely think that there are so many other people who are interested in them as well. I think that this is someone who is either just very, very attractive, they just stand apart from everyone else because of their looks, or they have some type of amazing talent that really separates them from everyone else. Maybe they have an amazing mind. They might be so smart, just smarter than so many other people, and everyone just knows that they are going to do something amazing with that mind of theirs. Maybe they're going to create something new and something incredible, or maybe they have a unique talent of being able to sing or being able to play an instrument. Maybe they are some type of child prodigy or something. And so at the end of the day, people know that they are going to do something incredible with their singing gift, or their gift for playing the piano or the violin or something like that. But at the end of the day, there is something that truly separates them from everyone else. And now with that being said, I am getting the idea that this is someone who does feel kind of lonely. I think that this is someone who feels separated from everyone else. They feel like they don't have someone or anyone who they belong to or who they feel like is their family in a way. And so that is kind of sad to see. That's a little bittersweet. So yeah, that is just something that I'm picking up on that I felt like needed to be said here. But going beyond that, whenever I think of a unicorn, I think of someone who, or I think of a creature that is very sweet, very loving, and it also makes me think about like my childhood. It makes me think about children, and nostalgia and things like that, because it's whenever we are when we are young that we love unicorns, right? Whenever we're little, we're just so in awe of unicorns and of the legend of them. And so at the end of the day, to talk about your person's personality, I definitely think that they do have this like childlike energy to them. I think that this is someone who sees the good in people and sees the good in the world, and that's definitely going to be something that you are very attracted to. I think that you really like that quality about them. But talking about more so the sexual side of things, whenever I saw this horn, it made me think about how if this person is someone who's very masculine, who is more masculine, I think that they have a very big horn, okay? I definitely think that this is someone who has a very big horn, and I think that they use it very well, and I definitely think you're really going to appreciate it. Now, if this is someone who is more feminine and you're masculine or whatnot, or you could be feminine, right? Both of you guys could be women, okay? If that is the case, I just think that at the end of the day, you're really going to appreciate their flower, okay? Their Lady Petunia, or, you know, their vagina. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you may very much so appreciate their flower, and the way that their flower feels when you touch it, it's just gonna be mwah, chef kiss. It's gonna be great. So yeah, that's just something that I feel like you're gonna be very in awe of. You're just going to love their nether regions. It's going to be something that you can't take your eyes off of, okay? Now, going beyond that, how they are going to be looking at you, what they're going to be thinking about you, I think that this is very special and very sweet, because with the Otter card coming through, this talks about someone who is very childlike as well. This is someone who is very playful, who likes to have fun, and so I do see you guys just having a very fun, playful night. But what's very interesting here is that these two cards here, whenever I'm looking at it, these animals are facing away from each other. Can you see that? The otter is facing this way while the unicorn is facing that way. And so I feel like even though you guys are going to be having a lot of fun, even though you guys are probably going to be laughing and having a good time together, being very playful, teasing the other during this intimate connection, this night of fun, I see there being some type of disconnection between you guys. And honestly, that disconnection may be coming from the fact that, again, your person being this unicorn spirit animal, they just feel like they are alone. They feel like they don't have anywhere or anyone who they belong to. And so I honestly think that whenever they are with you, even though they're going to be with you physically, when it comes to the emotional sense and the mental sense, I just think that they're just going to be thinking that this is a one-time thing. They're going to be thinking that, I don't know, that they can't find their pack. They're going to be feeling alone. Even whenever they're with you, they're going to feel separate from you, which is very interesting. And I am also getting this idea that maybe you, if I'm being honest, you might be feeling kind of insecure with this person, because again, this person is someone who so many people are in awe of. They have something that really separates them from everyone else. They have some type of unbelievable talent. And so you might be feeling like they are a bit out of your league. You might be feeling like they are some huge freaking fish, like a rainbow fish, and you're just like a goldfish, okay? You are just going to be feeling like they are almost better than you in a way. And I think that that could definitely be causing you to have a bit of a disconnection from them as well. I just think that at the end of the day, you're going to be feeling as though this might just be a one-time occurrence, or you're going to be feeling as though they would never want to be with you in a more serious way. And so at the end of the day, there is going to be a little bit of something disconnecting you guys. And I think that the thing that is causing this disconnection is both of y'all's thoughts. Because while you are having these like thoughts that are veering on the insecure side, your person is going to be having thoughts veering on them just thinking that they are never going to find someone who truly wants to be with them. They are never going to find someone who they can really connect to. And so it's almost like this person is just hopeless when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships. They don't take things very seriously because they feel like they are never going to find someone who wants to be with them, or someone who they can just have a true connection with, okay? Someone who they can really bond with beyond the physical side of things. But again, like I'm saying, you guys are still going to have fun together. You guys are still going to enjoy y'all's time together. And going off of that, I definitely think that you are going to be smaller than them. Now, I don't know if you're just a short person in general or if you are just short when you're next to them. I am getting the idea that your unicorn person is going to be someone who's on the taller side, and I definitely think that that is going to be something that you guys enjoy. I honestly see this unicorn person kind of teasing you or making fun of you because maybe you might be trying to reach your arms up to them, and if you look at the otter has really small hands, has short arms. I think that they're going to just be so tall that your arms are going to like not be able to reach them at all. Maybe you're going to want to wrap your arms around their neck and you just can't do it, and so they might have to lift you up so that you can wrap your arms around them. So yeah, I'm kind of getting the idea that this person could definitely be 6 feet or higher, but if that is not the case, again, because I'm reading for a really big audience, you could just be really, really short and maybe they're just a little bit taller than you, and so yeah, they may not be super tall. Maybe they're just average. Maybe they're like 5'8" or 5'7" or something, but you're just so tiny that they're a lot taller than you. Does that make sense? You get what I'm saying? So yeah. Hey guys, so my video stopped recording and I needed to put it on the battery, but anyways, as I was saying, that's kind of what I'm seeing so far from these messages, but I did want to add in that the unicorn here does have like quite long, and majestic hair, and so I feel like your person could definitely have some really nice hair. I do think for most of you guys, they could have longer hair, at least like shoulder length, or even longer than that. But again, since this is a very general reading, they could have shorter hair, and no matter what their length is of their hair, even if they have like no hair, like maybe they have their hair buzz, I see you holding on to their head or holding on to any amount of hair that they have, and I definitely see you like tugging on it, okay, as you guys are doing y'all's mid-coital activities. But anyways, that is what I'm seeing so far. Let's go ahead and move that up, and let's take a look at your tarot cards today. So Spirit, for group 3, can we get some messages please for group 3? What can they expect for their first or next time with the person on their mind? Please give us all of the R-rated details. We're not here for a PG-13 reading today. We're here for that R-rated content, okay? So Spirit, please give us some messages, please, for group 3. What can they expect for group 3? What can they expect? We're going to take that one. And let's get one more message. Spirit, one more message. Ooh, okay. Beautiful. Alrighty, you guys. So, we have the Hermit. Oh my goodness. That's so awesome. I love that. That makes so much sense. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. And then last but not least, we have the Queen of Swords. Now the Queen of Swords does talk about that lovely air energy. So you or your person could be an air sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. So I am talking about Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And we also have the Hermit coming through, which is also synonymous with Virgo energy. So you or your person could be a Virgo as well. But at the end of the day, with that air energy coming through, the first thing I have to say is that I do feel like you guys are going to have really excellent communication, because anytime air energy comes through, or sword energy, it talks about having a new idea or new communication or something like that. And so I just think that at the end of the day, as you guys are together for this first or next time, I do see you guys really being very very communicative with each other, really telling each other what you like, what feels good to you, what you don't like, and I definitely think that you guys are going to listen to each other, and I think that that's very beautiful. Now, I do think that you are going to be the one that is more so vocal than your unicorn counterpart. The reason why I say that is because a unicorn, honestly, besides for like neighing or something like that, unicorns don't make a lot of noise, right? But if you look up otters make a lot of noise. I was just watching a video earlier because I was trying to get some more information on otters, and they were making some really loud yipping noises. And so, first of all, I definitely think while you guys are mid-coitus, while you guys are having fun with each other, I see you making a lot of noise, babe, okay? I definitely think that your unicorn person, they're going to be using their big D energy, their assets to really be making you feel very fabulous, and because of that, you're going to be making some noises, some yipping noises, some loud moans. You're definitely going to be very loud, and beyond that, again, I think that you're going to be quite vocal, more so than your person. I think that your unicorn person is someone who is a little bit more on the quieter side. They don't talk as much as you do, and so you're definitely going to be the one that's talking more. But at the end of the day, your unicorn counterpart is going to be really listening to what you have to say, and they're definitely going to be making adjustments to make sure that you feel good, to make sure that everything is great. And so, yeah, I just think the communication is going to be off the charts. It's going to be nice. With the Hermit card coming through, the reason why I said this makes a lot of sense is because whenever we have the Hermit, this talks about being alone. This talks about being on your own and not necessarily being a part of a group, which makes sense for your unicorn person here, because like I was saying, your unicorn counterpart, this is someone who it does not feel like they are a part of a group. They feel like they are all alone, like they are by themselves. And I honestly think even whenever they are next to people, they feel lonely. And I think that that is going to come into this connection as well. Whenever you guys are intimate with each other, they're still going to feel like they're by themselves. Again, like I was saying, there's going to be this like disconnect, and I really think this disconnect is more so coming from how you guys are thinking and what is going on in your own inner thoughts. But yeah, your person just feels like they're never going to find someone who they can truly be with, not just physically, but emotionally. And so while they are with you, while they're having fun and having a good time, this is still going to be kind of bittersweet to them, because while they're having an amazing time with you, they also feel like these feelings are just temporary. They feel like you don't really want to be with them. Like y'all are just going to be having a good time together, and that's that. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing, which is kind of sad. I feel bad for your unicorn person. That's kind of sad. But at the end of the day, I do see you guys feeling very lucky that you guys are with each other. Honestly, I think that if you guys were to come together for your first or next time, I honestly think that it's going to be very spontaneous. The reason why I'm saying that is because with the Wheel of Fortune card coming through, that just makes me think of like luck. Okay, it makes me think about feeling very lucky and just being a bit spontaneous, okay? Kind of going with the flow. I'm just thinking of a wheel turning, a wheel that just keeps turning, that keeps going with the motions. And so I just think that the energy I'm feeling from this connection is that it's not going to be something that was planned. It's not going to be something that you guys talked about beforehand. I honestly think you guys might be falling into bed together, or maybe you guys might end up seeing each other at a bar, and then some things lead to another, and you guys end up, hanging out. If you work with this person, maybe you guys are going to be at the office, and somehow you're going to brush against them, or they're going to brush against you, and they're going to touch, and then all of a sudden, you guys are going to start having those sparks, and you guys are going to start hanging out together, okay? But yeah, I just think that this isn't going to be something that was planned. It's going to be very unexpected, but it's going to be a good type of unexpected surprise. You guys are definitely going to enjoy it. You guys are going to be feeling very lucky, immensely satisfied with being able to touch each other. And yeah, at the end of the day, like I was saying, they're going to have nice communication. You're going to have more of the communication. You're going to be making more communication than he does. Am I saying that right? You're going to be the one that talks more than him. Or them, excuse me. They're going to be more of the listener, your person. But that doesn't mean that they're not going to talk. I think that they will say things to you. It's just that you talk a lot more than them. Okay? But yeah, that's what I'm seeing so far. Let's go ahead and take a look at your oracle messages. Okay? So Spirit, for group 1... Or, excuse me, did I say group 1? I'm sorry. For group 3, can we get some extra messages, please? Some R-rated messages. Can we get some messages, please? What is their first or next time going to be like? What's going to be going on? Their first or next time. Their first or next time. Can we get some messages, please? What wants to come through? There we go. Ooh, fun card. Let's see what else wants to make an appearance for group 3. Can we get some messages, please? Can we get some messages? Ooh, there we go. Oh, that's so sweet. And then can we get one more card, please? One more card. Oh, interesting. For the back of the deck energy, we have keep an open mind. And it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So that's interesting. Again, like I was saying before, I think that this union of y'all's is going to be very unexpected. And I definitely think it's going to be unexpected coming from you. Because like I was saying before, you feel like this person is way out of your league. You feel like this person is someone who you would have never been with ever. Like you never thought you would have been lucky enough to be with them. And so I definitely think that that makes sense coming from you. I think that you're going to be feeling like, wow, this person, I did not think I would ever be with them. So yeah, it's definitely going to cause you to have more of an open mind. And I'm saying open mind in the way that you're going to be just wrapping these thoughts around your mind, thinking like, oh my gosh, how did I land this 10? How did I get this person? Oh my goodness. I didn't think I had moves like that. But you know what? Let's go with it. Let's do it. I'm going to keep an open mind. I'm going to go into this and I'm going to have fun, right? That's what you're going to be thinking. And yeah, maybe you weren't someone who they ever expected to be with either. I don't know why, but they didn't really expect to be with you either. You know what? I think I want to clarify that. Spirit, for group 3, on the unicorn person's side, their person, why do they have to keep an open mind with them? Can you clarify this? Can you clarify this energy? Why does their unicorn person have to keep an open mind? The King of Swords. Okay. So, we did have the Queen of Swords card coming through earlier, and now we have the King of Swords. I'm definitely getting the idea that you're more so talking about, you're more the King of Swords or a Queen of Swords energy. You could definitely be an air sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. But whenever I see this energy coming through, this makes me think about someone who is also very confident. Whenever we have a king or a queen coming through in tarot, this is someone who is very experienced. This is someone who knows what they bring to the table. They know their worth. And this is someone who is like a boss babe. So I definitely think whether you see yourself as someone who is confident or whether you see yourself as a 10, I think that you project a certain amount of confidence so that when strangers see you or when other people see you, maybe people that you work with, people you go to school with, or just strangers on the street, right? Whenever they see you as someone who is strong, as someone who is confident, as someone who is a leader. And so at the end of the day, even though you're looking at this person, your unicorn person, as a 10, even though you're thinking like, oh my gosh, how did I end up with this person? They're so out of my league. I honestly think that they are going to be mirroring your same energy. I think that they are going to be feeling the same way, that you're a freaking 10, that you're out of their league, which I think is so freaking cute. It's so, so, so cute. I think I'm going to get one more card. Just one more card, Spirit. Why does my unicorn person, group 3's person, why do they have to keep an open mind when it comes to them, when it comes to being with them? Can we get one more card? Please give us an idea as to what's going on in their heads eternally. What's going on? Can we get some extra messages, please? Oh, that's really cute. We have the 2 of Cups coming through. You guys, the 2 of Cups, first of all, this talks about someone who is like your partner. And whenever I think of the 2 of Cups, I think of finding someone who compliments you really well. And so it's almost like you guys are looking in a mirror, okay? Whenever you guys look at each other, whenever you guys are with each other, I think that you guys are going to be mirroring each other in your thoughts and in your emotions. Again, you guys are both going to be seeing each other as someone who's out of their league, which I think is so sweet and so cute. You guys are both going to be thinking like, wow, I bagged a 10, and that's going to cause you both to be a little nervous. It's going to cause you both to maybe feel a bit insecure as well. And I just think that's so sweet. That's so sweet. That's so cute. You guys are both just going to be so happy to be together. You guys are both, again, going to be feeling so lucky with the Wheel of Fortune. And anyways, going off of this, even though there is this disconnect between you guys, even though you guys both think that y'all are not, that nothing is going to result from this, maybe you guys, because like I was saying before, you're both going to be feeling insecure, right? But at the same time, your unicorn person just feels like they don't belong anywhere, that they're never going to find their person. They're never going to be with someone who wants to be with them as well. But at the end of the day, your person is going to be looking at you as someone who would make the perfect partner for them. I think that at the end of the day, they are going to be interested in having a relationship with you, a serious relationship beyond just having fun and sleeping around. Like, they want to be with you, because the 2 of Cups talks about like literally getting hit with Cupid's arrow. It talks about being with someone who you could see yourself being with for a lifetime. And so I don't know how long you have known this person. I don't know what's going on between you guys, but whenever they are with you for this first or next time, they're going to want forever with you. But at the end of the day, I see them taking things very slow. I also see them doubting themselves a lot. It's just going to take a lot for them to admit their feelings for you. Like I said before, they are a bit more on the quieter side. They are a bit more on the quieter side, a bit more on the shyer side. I think they keep their feelings closer to their heart. This isn't someone who just goes out with their feelings right away, okay? Even though they are young, even though they are someone who is sweet and pure and kind, even though they have this like childlike energy, it's almost as though they still are a bit pessimistic when it comes to relationships, okay? They can see the best in people. They can see the best in so many different things, but when it comes to relationships, they don't see the best in that. They don't see the best in themselves. And they just feel like they're never going to be able to be with someone. And at the end of the day, for the back of the deck energy, we have the Temperance card coming through. It is worth mentioning that this does talk about Sagittarius energy, so you or your person could be one of those signs. But the Temperance talks about taking your time. It talks about taking things very slowly. And so if this person is going to try to get forever with you, I see them being very slow at pursuing you. You guys might get together physically first, and develop a physical connection with each other. But when it comes to y'all's emotions, it's going to take a long time for them to get to a place where they feel like they can talk to you about how they feel, about how they like you. And it's just going to take some time. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in a month. It might not even happen in 3 or 4 months. It's going to take time for this person to feel confident enough to ask you out or to see if you want to hang out with them in a dating way, right? In a dating sense. But they are going to be interested in being with you. And at the end of the day, they're just going to have to keep an open mind that they need to give you, they're just going to have to keep an open mind that you could be someone who they could have a connection with, okay? What I think is also very beautiful is that we have loving yourself coming through. And I honestly think that this is representing your unicorn person. And this is representing you, this person right here. And I just think that they're going to be really trying to make you feel good. Like I said before, I don't see them being a big talker, but I think when they do talk, when they do say something during sex and whatnot, I see them just giving you nothing but compliments, telling you how beautiful you are, telling you how good you feel, telling you how they love the noises that you make, things like that. And I see them making you feel just so much more secure in your body. And I think by the end of the night, you're gonna go from feeling like a 5 to feeling like a straight up 8. I see them really building up your self-esteem and your self-worth, and I definitely think that that is going to be something that you just find to be absolutely incredible and absolutely amazing. We have healing family issues coming through. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So this again could be coming from your person. Again, like I said before, your unicorn person does not feel like they belong. They don't feel like they have a family, or they have someone who they can truly connect with and bond with. And so this could be coming from the fact that they might have family issues. Maybe they grew up in a toxic family environment. Maybe something happened, their family betrayed them or did something. Whatever it is, it has caused a ripple effect within their life, and especially within their relationships. It has caused them to maybe not want to get close to people because they're afraid of getting hurt again, or maybe they just feel like they'll never find someone who can love them, because if their own family members can't love them, then how can someone else love them? I don't know. There's just this feeling of them not feeling worthy enough. And your unicorn person, it's so interesting that they feel like this, because they are so talented. They have something, there's something about them that stands out and makes them stand apart from everyone else, right? Everyone else sees them as someone who is incredible, as someone who is amazing and talented and just awesome. But at the end of the day, it's almost like they don't see themselves like that. They have more of a marred perspective when they think about their own selves. And this definitely is coming from the fact that they do have things from the past that they need to work on. And the reason why this card is coming through is because I feel like it's going to be like a ghost over this whole connection. It's going to be something that is just always like present, and it's something that is hard for them to let go of. And so I think even whenever they are with you, they're going to be causing their family issues to be something that is affecting them within this connection. So even while they're with you and having a good time, they're still going to be thinking like, oh, if my family doesn't love me, how could I ever even begin to think that this person might begin to love me one day if I talk to them about my feelings or whatever, right? You get what I'm saying, hopefully. And then at the end of the day, we have drag. And whenever I think of drag, I think of someone really being something other than themselves, allowing themselves to take on other aspects of their personality. So what I mean by that is, let's say that we have someone who is more masculine. If they were to be in a drag competition, I see them really taking on their more feminine energy, and vice versa. If we have someone who is more feminine, who identifies as being a woman, I see them wanting to dress like someone who is more masculine, be more masculine, and express their more masculine behaviors. And so this is just making me think of fluidity. I think that whenever you guys are together within this connection, for the first or next time that you guys are sexually together, I see you guys embracing both your masculine and feminine traits. I see you guys maybe taking turns as one of you is on top, and then the next time the other person's on the top. I see you taking turns as one of you is more dominant while the other one's more submissive, and then, you know, switching it out. I just see you guys really having this beautiful connection and allowing both of you guys to express both your feminine and masculine energy within this sexual union. And I just think that that's really beautiful. That's really going to help you unlock some extra spicier moments as you guys allow yourself to be everything that you were meant to be and more. And I just see you really just having a great time together. Again, there's going to be this type of disconnect, and that disconnect is coming from y'all's minds here. And at the end of the day, this unicorn person is really going to want something with you. They are interested in a relationship, but whether or not they actually tell you about this, whether or not they get the guts to ask you out, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to happen. If it does happen, it's not going to be until a very long time from that moment, because we had the Temperance card coming through. But yeah, I mean, that's what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys.